Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Freedom Friday. We are back with another wonderful episode of SR Daily. It is me, your boy, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston, and you are tuned in to episode 318 of SR Daily. 318 episodes on this beautiful Friday, March 7th, 2025. It is going to be a beautiful day. A beautiful weekend here in New York City. 7 days to my birthday, 7 days to my first event at Trends NYC, or rather Trends LIC, Trends Cannabis Dispensary, largest in the city, Black owned, super dope. It's in my backyard of Long Island City. 2 events coming next week. I'm super excited, super grateful. And it's Friday, as my brother King J. Tom would say, peace. I feel great right now. All right, in spite of all of the challenges, in spite of all of the obstacles, listen, we had a very dark few days this week, man. We were on the verge of disaster, but by the good graces of life and just patience and perseverance and love and support, we were able to dig ourselves out of that hole. We was able to pick ourselves up out of that low point and refocus and recommit to the goal. And we are here. What's going on? Vegan Thick, what's the deal? Tiffany Danielle, what's the deal? Gerald, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in on Instagram. Listen, we are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok live right now. Take a few moments to share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Happy early Earth Day, little brother. Kelly Denise, what's going on, big sister? Long time no see. Good to see your name here. Sister. Peace and love. We need to connect offline. There's a lot happening. I would love to fill you in on what's going on. Chop it up with you and see how we can collaborate. We go way back, my sister, way back from Jacob Reese days. I appreciate you. I hope that you are doing well. Obviously, I am, well, not obviously, but certainly I am sure you are doing well. All right. I hope that you are doing well. I believe that you are well. You are here alive, well, on Instagram at 9 a.m. like me. So we are doing something right? We ain't dead. We ain't in a hospital. We ain't in jail. And we got internet. And sometimes that's all you need, baby. Is life, freedom, and the internet. And you can do anything. You can make anything happen. You hear me? In this day and age, you got life, you're free, and you got the internet. You can make anything happen. You hear me? Anything, any of your dreams that you have, you can make come true. I'm doing the show, partly making my dream come true, helping on making some of your dreams come true. Next weekend, more of my dreams will come true, as not only we celebrate my birthday, but we celebrate the launch of LME, my company, LaShawn Marston Enterprises, my baby. I've spent freaking 17 years trying to figure it out, doing this and doing that, and trying to find a structure. I've started some organizations, I've started some movements, I've joined some stuff, and all of it was great, all of it was good. And now I'm bringing all that I offer under one umbrella, LaShawn Marston Enterprises. And Saturday we will have a launch at the same location as my birthday event. Live meditation, group coaching. It's going to be a live interview with me. A dear friend of mine is going to interview me about my business, my vision, and where I plan to take not just the business, but us as a human family, right? As you know, my whole movement, my whole brand, so therefore my company is people first, right? It's impact over income. Is community over competition. Is all about uplifting the human family. And so that's what we're doing. Good foundation. What's going on? Sefu Sankofa, what's going on? Tuning in from the Stop and Store Storage in East New York, Brooklyn. Okay, my brothers in the storage getting it in. Peace and love. Listen, share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends that may be interested in tuning in. And we are going to get the thing started with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment on this beautiful Friday. Segment 1 is a quote of the day. In today's quote, I want to share from a talk that I listened to yesterday on YouTube. While working out yesterday, listened to a talk, and I listened to it repeatedly, right? This one part, because this quote, it was long, but it was absolutely profound, if you ask me, right? Like it was, it kind of comforted me in some of the pain that I was experiencing, right? Not just currently, but in my past. And so, yeah, I'm going to read the quote, and then we're going to get into it, and we're going to talk about it. So, again, I was listening to this talk on YouTube. I don't know who it was. I didn't recognize the guy's voice. There was no name. But it said, imagine you talk to the creator of the universe before birth and pick the person you get to become. You say, I want to be the most courageous. And the creator replies and says, well, then I will give you monsters to terrify you so that you can conquer them. Then you say, well, I want to be patient. The creator replies, well, then I will make you work harder and longer so you can learn to wait. Then you say, I want to be wise. The Creator replies, then I will give you failure that will crush your spirit so you can learn the value of judgment. You then say, sounds like a rough life. Can you give me a good life? Creator replies, just like we measure the quality of a blacksmith by the strength of his steel, I measure you by what you are at the end, not the fire and hammer it took to make you. A good life isn't a life that's easy. A good life is a life that makes you into a good person. And that, my son, is a hard life. I'm going to read that one more time. I know that was a lot, but I'm going to read it one more time. Imagine you talk to the creator of the universe before birth and pick the person you get to become. You say, I want to be the most courageous. And the creator replies and says, well, then I will give you monsters to terrify you so that you can conquer them. Then you say, well, I want to be patient. The creator replies, well, then I will make you work harder and longer so you can learn to wait. Then you say, I want to be wise. The creator replies, then I will give you failures that will crush your spirit so you can learn the value of judgment. You then say, sounds like a rough life. Can you please give me a good life? Creator replies, just like we measure the quality of a blacksmith by the strength of his steel. I measure you by what you are at the end, not the fire and hammer it took to make you. A good life isn't a life that's easy. Repeat, a good life is not a life that is easy. A good life is a life that makes you into a good person. And that, my son, is a hard life. Man, these words hit. I got goosebumps as I'm reading. I'm about to tear up because life has been so freaking hard, yo. It's been so tough. So much loss, so much pain, death of loved ones, divorce, not seeing my children, freaking so many failures and failures and failures and failures on top of failure, on top of shortcomings, physical issues, financial issues. Oh, life has been so tough, but all of it is refining me. None of it defines me, right? All of it has made me a better person, becoming more compassionate, becoming more patient, becoming less impulsive, becoming more respectful, becoming more understanding, right? Becoming more open-minded, open-hearted, becoming more graceful, right? Like more humble. I got shot, hurt my back, couldn't walk. More humble, like anything could change in a freaking instant. So we got to be careful what we ask for, because what this reminded me of is that before my dad passed, which has still been the greatest pain of my life, that and the absence in my children's life, those are the two greatest pains of my life. But my father dying when I was 11 years old, before he passed, not right before, right? But like when I was like maybe 7, 8 years old. And as I start to learn more about some of our great Black figures, Marcus Garvey and Frederick Douglass and Malcolm X and Harriet Tubman and Sojourner Truth and so many others, right? My dad was big Black history guy, big on Black people. I said, I want to be one of those people. I want to be a great. That name is etched in history. I want my name in these history books. I want people to talk about me years after I'm gone. I asked that. I said that. All right. I said that. I want to be one of the greatest people to ever live. That was my ask. And then my dad passed. And then my sister passed. And then I saw my one friend kill another friend on my 16th birthday. And then my grandfather died. And in between them, my cousin died in a car accident. And so many other friends passed and so much other pain. Lost children that I created, right? Like so much pain. But when I think, I am humbly and respectfully, not only according to me, but according to the people around me, according to my peers who are great, right? My peers who have accomplished great things, right? People who are older than me who have accomplished great things. There are people older than me who have more money than me, who have more property than me, who have more education than me. They call me big brother. They got more money. They got more property, cars, homes. They travel more. They got more education than me. They're speaking at schools and prisons, and they're doing all of these things that I aspire to do. But they call me big brother and say I'm an inspiration to them. I'm already one of the greatest people that has ever lived. Only because I persevered through the pain. Not because I'm special, not because I'm different than this person or that person. I have nothing different, right? Mediocre talent, right? Right? So I make films, but I'm not the best editor, right? Like mad shortcomings, right? Like I stutter still when I speak. I got a limp, got gaps in my teeth, and I got baby teeth, and right, like dent in my head. But I persevere, and I'm relentless in my pursuit of success, in my pursuit of becoming a better person, becoming the best version of me that I could possibly be. Right? And that's what it's about, personal development. Right? They say, how you going to change the world? You change the world by changing yourself. Right? And I'm 100% committed to continuing to refine myself, continuing to acknowledge my hangups, my faults, how I offend people, right? Recognizing that even if it's not my intention doesn't matter when the effect and the result is somebody being hurt physically, emotionally, or whatever, right? Like, okay, it wasn't my intention, but so what? Like, you hurt, and I'm sorry for that, right? Like, I apologize for that. I wasn't always able to do that. It was, like most of us, oh, I didn't mean that, so you took it the wrong way. Nah, I'm sorry. I got to find a better way to communicate then, right? Especially if I love you, I need to find a way to communicate that doesn't hurt you, right? Like, that's personal development. It's on me. I'm accountable, not just for what I do and say, but also how it lands with you, right? So, like, we got to be careful what we ask for, man, because you just might get it, right? Be careful what you ask for, man, because it may come true, right? So you act to be great. You don't be great just by having talent. You don't be great just by developing a skill. You be great by overcoming adversity. You be great by bouncing back after you get knocked down. After you get the wind knocked out of you and you get back up, okay, now you are worthy of being in the ring and fighting for that championship. Now you are worthy. You ain't never fight nobody. You just kept winning. Like, okay, that's cool, right? We see it in boxing all the time. They criticize champions for not fighting people who people think are worthy opponents. But when you fight a worthy opponent, you get hit. Can you fight back? Right? I think it was in Rocky, right? He said life is not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and then get up and fight back. And I took a hit this week, man. Like, I took an emotional and mental hit this week. Absolutely brutal week, mentally and emotionally. But I could take a punch. I took the hit. I acknowledged that I was hurt. That hurt me, right? Punched in my mouth and it hurts. But what did I do? I kept fighting, kept swinging. I took the punch and as you say, roll with the punches. I kept fighting, kept swinging. And that's what it's about, all right? So, like, be careful what you ask for. You just might get it, right? Be mindful, right? But everything's going to come. Everything gonna come. We just got to pay a price. There's always a price to pay. Always a price to pay. And so don't compare, because the price that you pay is relative, right? The price that you pay is relative to the success that you ask for. So don't worry about some people who didn't pay the same price that you paid. They ain't gonna have the same results that you got. They may not want to be one of the greatest people to ever live. So they don't got to overcome all the hardship that you got to overcome. They just want to get by. They just want to be okay. They just want to be comfortable. I don't want to be comfortable. I want to take care of every single person in my family. I want to be able to provide jobs and sources of income and housing for every single person in my community, for all of my friends. I want to be able to freaking transform lives economically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, in terms of housing, in terms of income, in terms of clothes. I want to be able to put people in a position to live and to have life and to have it more abundantly. That's what I want for myself. World healer. That's what I want to do. Build clinics, build schools, and build housing all over the world. That's what I want to do. That's my ambition. And so in order to have that, right, in order to become that person, you got to go through some stuff, man. You got to lose. You got to fail. You got to lose again and fail again. You got to lose and fail multiple times to the point where you feel like giving up. To the point where you feel like giving up. That's how hard it got to hit. And you may want to give up, but you got to take a breath. Take a breath. Keep going. All right. And that's the call of the day. We're going to move right along to our second segment of the day. Happy Freedom Friday. Thank you for sharing that on TikTok, my beloved brother. Thank you for sharing that on TikTok, brother man, good foundation, my beloved brother. Let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, Need to Know News of the Day. We're going to get into some light news, right? We had some heavy news this week. We had some good news, some heavy news, and some light news. So being at my events next week are at a cannabis dispensary, although somebody asked me yesterday if they could, enjoy the stuff there. And I'm like, no, it's not. That's not happening there, right? This is a 100% legal space. You can't do that there. You can go outside if you want and engage. But they have an event space in the back, right? And they're Black people and they want to support the community. So they're supporting me by allowing me to have my events there in their event space. But being that we are on that topic, I thought it would be good to talk about how and TikTok might flag me here, and it's okay. They always flagging me for something, but we got to talk about it because it's good news, and maybe this news ain't for everybody, and that's okay. Cannabis edibles help people who are struggling with sleep, right? We got an article here on patch.com. This is from just a few weeks ago, actually. All right, I wanted to find some light news, so I went back through some stuff. So this is how cannabis edibles help people struggling to sleep. This is in patch.com. In today's fast-paced world, many find themselves tossing and turning at night, unable to get the restful sleep they need. Sleep is vital for maintaining mental and physical health. Excuse me. Yet millions struggle with insomnia or other sleep-related issues. Fortunately, cannabis edibles offer a natural and effective solution for those seeking better sleep. If you're looking for quality cannabis edibles, visit Turk Bros, your trusted dispensary near me in Astoria, Queens. Understanding cannabis edibles for sleep. Cannabis edibles are food products infused with cannabis extracts. They come in various forms, including gummies, chocolates, and baked goods. Unlike smoking or vaping, edibles provide a smokeless and discreet way to consume cannabis. The variety of edibles available at Turk Bros. At Turk Bros, we offer a plethora of cannabis edible options to suit different preferences and dietary needs. From vegan gummies to gluten-free cookies, our selection allows consumers to choose products that align with their taste and health considerations, making a consumption experience enjoyable and personalized. Yo, Eddie Kruger, what's the deal, my brother? My brother over there in Brazil, tapping in. What's going on, my Brazilian brother? You Brazilian Eddie now. You heard? You better learn some Brazilian jiu-jitsu, player, because wow, we're going to get it in when you get back. The convenience of consumption. One major advantage of cannabis edibles is their ease of use. Unlike other forms of consumption, edibles do not require any special equipment or preparation. This convenience makes them accessible to a wider audience, including those who may not have experience with cannabis, but seek natural sleep aids. Discreet and portable. Edibles are discreet and portable, making them ideal for individuals who need to consume cannabis without drawing attention. Whether you're at home or traveling, edibles can be consumed quietly and without the telltale smell associated with smoking. This discretion is particularly beneficial for those living in shared spaces or places where cannabis use is less accepted. How cannabis affects sleep. Cannabis contains compounds known as cannabinoids, the most well-known being THC and CBD. THC is the primary psychoactive component that induces feelings of relaxation and sedation, making it beneficial for sleep. CBD, on the other hand, is non-psychoactive and known for its calming effects, which can aid in sleep. The role of THC. THC is recognized for its ability to induce sleepiness and reduce the time it takes to fall asleep. It interacts with the body's endocannabinoid system to enhance the overall sleep experience. At Turk Bros, we offer THC-infused edibles in various dosages to cater to individual preferences. The synergy of cannabinoids. When THC and CBD are combined, they can offer complementary effects that enhance sleep quality. This synergy, often referred to as the entourage effect, occurs when multiple cannabinoids and terpenes work together to produce a balanced and effective result. Many edibles available at Turk Bros take advantage of this effect, providing users with comprehensive sleep aids. Popular cannabis edibles for sleep at Turk Bros. We pride ourselves on offering several cannabis edibles specifically designed to promote sleep. And then there's different strains, different types, right? If you're curious about THCV and its potential benefits for sleep, our knowledgeable staff at Turk Bros. So if you're in New York City, hit up Turk Bros. This is also the people, right? Good people, good crew. I've met the people who run the shop. Super dope, super good, super cool, right? So go check them out, right? But yeah, it is. Yep. So yeah, check them out. Right. If you're having trouble with sleep, if you know somebody having trouble with sleep, there go the restriction from TikTok. There it goes. As I'm finishing up, they send the restrictions. All good. It's worth it, right? You gotta share the information, man. But yeah, necessary right there. Tons of people struggling with sleep, insomnia, they have nightmares, right? They're thinking about all type of things, bunch of fears coming to them at night as they lay down in the dark. And so, some people are going to say, like, you got to meditate, do all of these things. And I practice all of those things. But sometimes you just want to, like, get the thing. You just want to get to sleep. You just want to do the thing and get to sleep, right? So hit up Turk Bros or hit up Trends. Trends also has some similar products, right? So hit them up. Know the laws where you are, right? Again, if you're in New York City, you want to hit up Trends, Turk Bros, right? You can find many others, but those are the two that I recommend. Yeah, man, like do what's necessary for your health. Do what's necessary for your health, man. Sleep is vital, yo. Like I know a lot of us, like I've been there, and sometimes I'm still there. With like, yeah, team, no sleep, less sleep, I can function, and you make a function, but you'll function better if you get some sleep. Right, you'll function better if you get some sleep. Your mind will be sharper, right? Your mind will be sharper. Your thoughts will be clearer. You will be more in control of your emotions, right? More aware of your emotions as they change and go up and down. More intense versus less intense. You'll be more aware and control of those changes within yourself. So yeah, get some proper sleep by any means necessary. Let's move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment, always our tip of the day. Today's tip is to tell more people about your business and the work that you're doing and the work that you aspire to do. Tell more people. Don't keep the good news to yourself. If you know you got something dope, if you know you got a dope business, you know you're working on something dope, you're working on a dope book, like tell people. Clearly, you might not want to tell everybody, but find some people you could talk to, right? And tell them, and then find more people you could talk to. Because not only in telling people your dreams and your goals, do they get inspired, and you can draw inspiration from their inspiration and excitement, but you may be able to pull somebody into your team. While you telling somebody what you're doing, they be like, oh, wow, I want to do something similar. I want to. So now, how can I help you? How can I support you? Can I be part of what you're building? Because we all know that none of us are quote unquote self-made. We all are, dependent on each other. We're interdependent, right? So yeah, self-made in the sense that your thoughts, your ideas, your action, yes, but interdependent that we need each other. Even if you are the most sole proprietor on the planet, you need customers, you need manufacturers, right? You need transportation, right? Even if it's your car, you need somebody to build your car, you need somebody to fix the car, you need somebody to, you need a gas station, right? Like you need insurance company, you need somebody. We all need somebody, and we all need each other, right? So share the good news, spread the love, spread the wealth. Don't keep your vision, your greatness to yourself, right? Because people that that you need, right? That need your product, need your service, they could benefit. And you benefit, right? So you do everybody a disservice by keeping it to yourself. You and them are both missing out. You're missing out on making impact and making income, and they're missing out on the benefits of the service or products that you are offering. So, like, don't keep it to yourself, man. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself, right? Stop doing that. As it is written in the Christian text, spread the good news. Spread the good news. Spread the good news. As my nephew would say in a song he made years ago, spread the love, yo. Spread the love, yo. And with that, let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day as we wrap up episode 318, closing out week 64 here on SR Daily. Fourth final segment, build of the day. Today's build, I want to chop it up a little bit about how activists, artists, and community builders can secure partnerships and sponsorships with corporate and or socially responsible brands. How activists, artists, and community builders can secure partnerships and sponsorships with corporate and or socially responsible brands. Again, we need each other. Once we know that, once we acknowledge that, okay, how can we get bigger people involved, right? Bigger people who can help amplify our message, amplify our mission, and support us maybe in a greater way. Maybe our friends are supporting us, great. They're showing up, they're able to contribute $10, $50, great. But you might need somebody who can contribute 50,000, right? And you may got to step up to another level, right? So yeah, I just wanted to chop it up about that. So I'm gonna read exactly what I wrote. Many people are doing good work. Many people doing good work burn out and quit, or simply never reach their maximum potential and accomplish their bigger goals because they lack funding. Common. So many people, I want to do this, but I don't got the money. I want to do this, but I don't got the money. That's been me. It's me now. I want to do this, but I ain't got the money, right? I said that's been me for a long time, but over the last few years, I've been grateful to develop some pretty cool relationships that have led to partnerships and sponsorships with some brands that have really helped me elevate my work. Right? The key, at least to me, is simply having a vision for what you want to do. You gotta have a vision. Like you want to bring people in, they gotta know what they're getting into. Like, what is your vision? Where are you taking them? Where are you taking us? Like, and not just your vision overall for you, but how do they fit into your vision and you fit into their vision, and what's the vision of you guys coming together, right? And so you need to know which brand will fit into that vision, right? And how, your vision fits into whatever brand that you're interested in working with. And then you figure out how to make contact. We live in a digital age, man. Social media, like people got social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, right? LinkedIn. People got representatives who are checking these pages, who are checking these Instagrams, who are checking these comments, who are checking these direct messages, right? And you reach out, you send a message. Hey, what's going on? It could be a simple message. Hey, I love your work. I would love to connect, right? They might not see. They might see that and like, who is this person? You may want to go detail. Hey, I love your vision. Would love to connect. I see how we intersect, how my brand and your brand can work together to promote. For example, for me, one of the brands, it was Toast. I'm not an alcoholic. I reached out. Hey, listen, I'm an activist. I'm an artist. I've done some great things. I recently stopped drinking alcohol. I tasted your beverage. I would love to connect. They messaged me back, sent an email here. I sent the email there. They sent me a thing. I sent the thing back, and boom, they've been sponsoring me now in almost 3 years. Simple, right? Like simple. And it's that simple, right? The other thing, one of the brands I got, a sponsorship with that was pretty dope. They gave products and they gave money was Vita Coco. How? I showed up at an event they was at. Mind you, I showed up at an event they was at in 2023, right? I had emailed them 5 years prior. 2018, I emailed them, got no response, right? I was drinking it all the time. My children and I would take photos with the Vita Coco, post it online. They would comment. I inboxed them. Hey, they sent me an email address. Say, hey, email this. I emailed and I got no response. Cool. I didn't take it anyway. I left it. I forgot about it, right? And then I went on, and then I reconnected with them at the hip hop block party in Queensbridge, and I got a contact, right? I sent the email, and I got a call back in 10 minutes, and we had a 20-minute conversation that led to them becoming a sponsor of mine, right? Very simple, super dope. So like, you got to know where you want to go, know how whatever brand you want to sponsor you or partner with, how they can fit into what you're doing, right? What their role is. Is it product that you need? Is it money that you need? Is it visibility that you need? What is it, right? Have some type of ideas, because these are humans, right? Companies, yes, but humans, people who they don't know everything. So they don't know what's in your head. They don't know what's in your heart. They don't know what you want to do. They know your accent and how many people ask for stuff from people that have stuff all the time, right? So, but yeah, you can't be afraid, right? Confidence is key, right? Be confident. Be courageous, right? Understand that just as these companies can help you and how they can benefit you, understand that you have a benefit too, and you can benefit them. Again, they're just companies. Like the more I do this work, the more I recognize that no matter how big the person is, no matter how big the company is, they're still just a person in the company. So like, they're human. And they run by humans. So like, at least for now, right? Because in the future, man, you may not be able to tell a difference between human and robot, right? But right now, we kind of could pretty much tell. I think. I don't even know, right? It's a little crazy out there in this world today. But yeah, that's it, right? Like, you're an activist, you're an artist, you're a community builder, you're a visionary. Stop trying to do everything by yourself. Take a pause, take a moment, think about who you can connect with that can further your work, that can advance your work. Who can you connect with that you can help advance their work? Right? You have a gift. You have gifts. You are talented. You have skills. You have a network. You have something to offer. How can you elevate their brand? Right? Like, one thing I told Ben and Jerry's recently, it was like, yo, listen, like, you guys obviously a great global brand, but it's tons of people who still eat the other stuff. Like, it's still a market out there that I'm tapped into, that I can help you tap into, specifically a vegan market. Like, oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. We could do some things. And we're working on doing some things, right? But yeah, that's some of these comments. Capoeira Kruger. Yo, Eddie, brother Frank Brown call you Capoeira Kruger. I work overnight for 13 years. Extremely unhealthy. Yeah, overnight work is extremely unhealthy, man. Like, it's tough because you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like, but that's what we gotta build community so that we could figure out, not so much figure out, but so that our people can have an outlet. So, yo, I don't want to do that. Like, I can't do that. I got other stuff I need to do, right? I need to be healthier for my children, healthier for myself. But we need to have companies that people can come work at. All right. Old Western Union commercial song. We are products of someone's ideas. Yeah, we are. Everybody needs somebody sometimes. 100%, my brother. Everybody needs somebody sometimes, right? All do. And we just got to be honest. Yo, brother Frank, Eddie said, peace, peace, peace. So Eddie is on Instagram. Brother Frank Brown is on Facebook. So you guys are not able to communicate with each other, so I'm communicating for you, right? But everybody needs somebody sometimes, 100%. So Fu said we're a product of someone's ideas. Absolutely, we are, right? But be a product of your own idea, right? Like, you think, you have a mind. you can think. You can figure out how to push your work forward and contribute responsibly to society, whether to your local community or to society as a whole. Understand though that what you do for one affects many, and what you do for many affects one, right? So like, tap into yourself, tap into your heart, tap into your spirit, and go be great. Yo, and with that, guys, that is our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. This was once again another great episode. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Said Rose sends love. Rose sends her love, brother Frank. Rose sends her love. Give Rose our love as well. But yeah, yo, that's the show, guys. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. This is episode 318 of SR Daily. SR Daily, with personality meets enlightenment. Wrapping up week 64. Please do join us right back here. Monday, we right back at it, right? Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Monday, March 10th. Monday's the 10th already. Holy cow. Monday is the beginning of my birthday week. Monday, March 10th, 2025. 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live, and TikTok Live. Have a beautiful weekend, guys. Again, if you're coming to my events next weekend, please do purchase your tickets ASAP, because once the tickets are done, they're done. Right, $40 a ticket for the birthday event, March 14th. My talk, birthday cake, bunch of food, music, party, all that good stuff. Saturday's event, business launch, it is free, but you must RSVP. So yeah, go handle that. Visit my website, www.lashawnmarston.com. Handle all of that. Purchase your ticket, make your RSVP, show up at my events. Even if you can't make the event and you can afford $40, please buy a ticket, donate to somebody who can't afford it, who wants to come. I do have a registry for my business launch. I made a registry, right? I need a couple things. Need a laptop case, phone case, need a new phone, need some ring lights, right? I need an audio system for the talk show, right? So the audio can be better and we can have some sound effects and all of that stuff. So I need a couple things to enhance this work. If you are so inclined and you're able to afford it, please do hit me up, get the link to the registry, and purchase some stuff for your boy. Also, still want to do this Brain Academy class. Want to get this brain certification in brain science, brain health, so that I can, again, be a better service to our people, to our human family. But listen, it's a wrap. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down that's the problem. It's staying down. So get up, get up, get up, get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace. See you guys on Monday. Later.